genuinely though, how does it feel for you? Like, how would you describe this journey of going to become self-employed and growing your business and your brand?
I think many people have described it as a roller coaster. And that's absolutely how I would describe it, because there's some times when you feel a real sense of achievement, and that for me that could be anything from just having a really good conversation with somebody that I didn't know before, because when I was employed, networking wasn't top of my list of things to do. So actually finding that I can have a conversation with somebody, it is quite rewarding. But then there's some real lows as well, when something that you thought was going to come off doesn't, or it takes a really long time, or you're not quite sure kind of how to get your next piece of work, so it's a real sort of up and down feeling, I think. And some days you can just wake up thinking, oh yeah, everything's going great today, this is fantastic. And other days you just think, oh, where am I going next? And it's hard to, and you have to motivate yourself. You don't have those sort of people in your team that you can chat about it, what do you think about this? It really is sort of you, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's I kind of think I choose all the meetings that I go to. I choose all the work that I get involved with. Within the business, we're in control of all of that, so that's fantastic. And that's, like you say, the highs of that are so brilliant. The lows of that are exactly the same thing. It's on you. And if I'm struggling to motivate myself, or generally it's about feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed by the piece of work or the conversation that I'm about to have, well, that's still on me. That's still on me to sort of dig deep and find the energy, find the confidence, find the words, and so yeah, I think I'd agree with you. It's two sides of the coin. It's brilliant. It's the most exciting and exhilarating and free and wonderful opportunity, but it can be really lonely, and it you play to your strengths, but you also have to play even in your weaknesses. So you're good at everything. I'm not good at everything to do with running a business, but it all sits on my shoulders. And I do have my wonderful employee now, who's absolutely fantastic and provides me with insight and confidence and motivation in ways that she doesn't even realise that she does. So that's been a huge help. And actually, that's something I would strongly recommend is that having people around you, both because they help and they bring skills that you don't have, but also sometimes saying something out loud to somebody else. You hear it differently, and it's almost like having it reflected back to you in a mirror, and you think, oh, do you know what, maybe I could articulate that better, or perhaps I am being a little bit vague there, or so I have to say, for all it has been at times quite a lonely process, I am very fortunate now to have somebody with me and it absolutely feels like we're kind of linking arms and walking along on this path together, going up and down the around the loops on this roller coaster together. Perhaps that's more accurate.